Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's just apparently too hot over here. All right. So we're going to bring our feet together, either touching or hip distance apart. It is her show. And then we're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. And relax those shoulders out of your ears. One more time, roll the shoulders up, keep them squeezed up, and then give yourself a little massage. As your head rocks side to side, roll the shoulders up, take the tension out of your neck, and then roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Open the chest, gently pull the ribs down, abs drawn in, shift your weight onto your right leg. Lift your left leg, try and get the knee right up at hip level, and then extend that leg, reach through those toes, feel that strength in that quad, try and straighten the leg a little more, point, flex, bring it down. Bring that up again, knee in line with your hip, extend it out, point it, flex it, point it, flex it, bring it down, lift it up. Point it, flex it, bring it down. Up, point, flex, down. Lift, point, flex, down. One more time. Lift, point, flex, and down. Changing it up a little bit. We're going to bring that leg just slightly in front, so a little bit of turnout. We're going to bend both knees. We're going to lift the leg up, and now it's at hip height, but it's coming off to the side, and then we stretch it. 3, 2, 1. Come down, lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, up, extend. Good, bring it down. Lift it up and reach. 2, 3, 4, and down and lift. 2, 3, 4, down and lift. 2, 3, I feel like a ballet teacher. One more, down, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Step back with that leg that you just worked. Bring your hips right over it. Bend your knee, tuck your hips under, and drop into it so you feel a stretch in that hip flexor. Arm up, over, and back up. All right, we're going to do the other leg after we give Nutmeg some attention because she needs it. All right, so here we go. Feet in parallel, abs drawn in, weight on your left leg, right knee up, bring it to hip height, extend it, hold it there, straighten the leg, point, flex, and down. Lift it to hip height, extend, point, flex, down, again, lift it up, point, flex, and down, up, point, flex, down, keep it going, lift it, point it, flex it, down, 2 more, lift, point, flex, down, last time, lift, point, flex, and down. Then we bring it to, what is this, 5th position maybe? Bend those knees on both legs, lift it up and out to the side, try and get the knee at the hip height, extend it out to the side, bend it a little and reach, 2, 3, and down. Bend both, extend up and reach, 2, 3, and down. We lift, 4, 3, 2, and down. We lift, 4, 3, and down, and lift, up, and up. Again, and again. Last time, lift, and down. Woo, step back with that opposite leg, that right leg. Tuck your hips under, bend your knee, feel that stretch, arm goes up, bring it behind you, and then tuck the rib in the hip, and that should open up that lower body. Let's come to the back of the mat for me, please. Widen your stance, wider than your mat. Bend your knees. Let's roll through a couple cat-cows. Good. Last time, round and then extend. From there, flat back position, abs in. You're going to walk yourself out. This is going to be fun. Wide legs, but narrow hands. Shift your weight so you're in that high plank. No piping, no drooping. Bend your elbows backwards. Give me a push-up. Couple more. Good. Bend your knees. Sit back. Stretch it out. Good. Come back up. Hands back in position. Sorry, babe. Bring it up. High plank. 3 push-ups. Elbows backwards. Working those triceps. And then bend. Stretch it back. Again, lift it forward. High plank. Push-ups. One more. Bend. Stretch it back. Last time, this time it's 5 push-ups. Or you can just hold your plank if you're done with push-ups. Bring it up. Line yourself up. 5 push-ups. Knees down. Ooh, when you press it back, roll your palms up, right? And then as you come down, we're going to do 2 things. Leave your left arm where it is, open your right arm, and maybe open it as far as you can, bring it down, thread it through, and drop into a stretch for your shoulder. Come back up. Take your other arm, lift it up to the sky, and then thread it through. And then bring that up. And we'll do one little, or a couple little undulating cat-cows. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna roll over onto our spine. So mosey your way down with control, abs in, curl that spine, roll, 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 hug those knees in, and take a little rock side to side. Good, head, neck, and shoulders, or head and neck can rock the opposite way. Beautiful, feet on the ground. Nice deep breath in. Arms overhead. On the exhale, I want you to make a nice sigh as you bring your arms down and exhale. Again, inhale up and over. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, inhale and exhale. Ribs close, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Inhale, arms reach, sweep your arms, exhale down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift, inhale, lift, and sweep. Again, deep breath in, exhale, lift, sweep, and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, reach, exhale, sweep down. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, sweep down. Last time, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, sweep down, knees tabletop, adding on, head, neck, and shoulders up, arms reach, legs reach, sweep, stay lifted. Inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, and reach, and sweep. So now we're in our double leg stretch. Keep it going. Last 2. Bring your left knee in, bring your head down for just a second. Point your right toes, pull your ribs in, right hand on your left knee, left hand on your left ankle, so it's not droopy, it's here, and then lift your head, neck, and shoulders up and get a nice shoulder out of your ear, single leg stretch. Roll back down, left hand on your right knee, left leg extends. You don't want to pull your knee way into you. You want to come up and lift yourself up just a little bit. And then we're going to come back down, stack both knees. So it's going to be slow, single leg stretch. Here we go. Exhale, lift, reach through the right leg. Inhale, stack, head down. Exhale, lift, reach. Inhale, stack, head down. Going to give you 2 more options. Reach without lifting your head, keep your ribs flat. Or leave your head up the whole time. But again, we're not speeding, right? We're taking it nice and slow with control. And again, option to have your head down the whole time. Oops, I got fast. And relax, hug those knees in, extend both legs straight up in the air. Lift yourself up, bring your left leg towards you, and rather than hang onto the leg, lift yourself up to that leg. Bring your elbows wide, shoulders out of your ears, take your right leg, and you're only going to move it forward as much as your left leg comes in. If that left knee bends, maybe give a little bend to the right leg. If you can extend them both, that would be awesome. Shoulders out of your ears, switch, right leg in, bring it nice and close, extend through that left, and we'll turn that into our scissors. Remember, keep it a scissors, not an L, right? It's more about the leg that's coming towards you than the leg that's moving away. So nice and controlled. Two more. And let's bend those knees, tabletop. Hips come down, arms out to the side, shoulders out of your ears, toe touch exercise. So on the inhale, move your legs away from you. On the exhale, bring them back up. So inhale to lower and exhale to lift, and keep that going. You, of course, have the option to do a single leg toe touch. Couple more. And relax, hug those knees in. All right, we're going to string those last few exercises together. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Inhale, reach and sweep. Exhale, down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, sweep. Exhale, down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, sweep it down. Again, exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, and sweep. Lift, reach, sweep. Last one like that. Exhale, lift, reach, sweep, down. Add the knees and legs. Lift, sweep both ends and down, reach, right? And keep that going. Option to keep your head down, right, as you do this, or extend. Two more. Good, and then we make that single leg stretch. An option to keep the head down here again. Be strong with that point. Remember that quad work that we did at the beginning of class? Make that work for you here, and keep that going for me, please. Good. Knees stacked tabletop. Now head, neck, and shoulders are down, and we're on that toe touch. And on that last toe touch, keep going. I left you, but I promised it wasn't for a hair appointment. It was for the painter that's coming Monday. So keep that toe touch going. Now remember, when we put this string together, we usually repeat it. So on this last toe touch, lower your legs. Here we go again. Lift, reach, sweep, and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, reach, sweep, and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, down, lift, reach, sweep, down. Again, reach, lift, sweep, add the legs, reach, and then we single leg it. This is an opportunity to put the head down on the ground if you want. Did I skip scissors last time? I think I did. Maybe not. Yeah, I did. Sorry. Both legs up. Scissors. So we'll just double up on these. We'll do last round and this round. All right, now we go toe touch. And as always, it can be a single leg toe touch. Just keep in mind the point, and even a heel tap. Just keep in mind the point here is that ribs and abs stay in, low back stays the same distance from the ground the whole time, pointing on the way down, pointing on the way up, or flexing on the way down and on the way up for a heel tap. Knees wide is always an option, and then feet on the ground. Here we go again. Lift, inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, and down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, down. Again, lift, reach, and sweep. Good. Last time, legs add on, reach. And now single leg. Scissors. Last two. And toe touch, ribs down. Here we go. Last round, it's a quick one. Here we go. Woo, head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, come down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, sweep, exhale, down. Again, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, sweep, and down. Last time, exhale, lift, inhale, reach, exhale, sweep, and the legs, reach, and down, and reach, and down, reach, and down. Last time, reach, and down, single leg, scissors. And then finally, toe touch. And done. Arms off to the side, feet wider than your mat. Left knee drops in, right leg drops open. Let that left knee really drop down to the mat. Even though your left back is going to lift up, that's going to give you a nice little arch, passive arch, but passive stretch on your hip flexor at the same time. You could even put your right hand on the inside of the right leg to increase all of that. You could put your left hand on the outside of the left leg if you wanted. And then let's switch that back through center. Right knee drops in, left leg drops open. And again, you could use your right hand on your right leg and your left hand on your left leg if you wanted a little more intensity. Don't have to. And then let's come back up through center and let's do that just side to side a couple times, almost like a very slow, rainy windshield wiper. That only comes up periodically, right? Up, too many drops. Up, too many drops. Good, one more to each side. Very nice. And now we're going to do that one more time, but we're going to change it. So legs are still apart. Leave your right leg where it is. Don't let it flop open. Drop your left knee in. It won't go as far in, but you're going to feel that stretch a little more on the outside of the left leg in that IT band. And then lift the left leg up so it's straight above. Don't let it flop out, but let the right knee drop in. And again, you're going to feel that more down the outside of that leg. Beautiful. Lift it up. Let's bring our feet together. Roll your hands through, grab your ankles. We're going to roll, but with our feet wide like this, it turns into our seal, right? So we're going to lift up. We're going to roll. Flop your flippers at the top 3 times with a and we'll roll back. And we lift and roll. I'm seeing if the cat will come to that. Apparently not. On this last one, you're going to stay up. Roll your shoulders out of your ears. Grab your big toes. Notice if you've rounded through that spine, try and lift up and balance on your tailbone. I know this is a challenge for some of us. Then you're going to lift your legs. You don't have to straighten them. Just lift them to tabletop. Knees are still nice and wide. But again, see what happened in between your shoulders? Lift, lift, lift. Pull your shoulder blades back. Then you're going to start to widen your legs. And you're going to see if you can straighten your legs, even if they have to be really wide like that. Now, I know some of you, you're going to have to compromise and bend the knees a little bit. And that's fine. We're just open leg balancing here, not rolling. And we're going to bend those knees. We're going to keep hold of the feet. We're going to walk them out to the corners of our mat. And then we're going to start scooting our tailbone back. We're going to leave our knees bent. Notice if you dropped into your hips, sit tall. And then stretch the legs. You might or might not straighten them, but I do want that spine straight, please. Good, pull back on those toes, so long as you still have hold of them. Again, even if that means your knees are bent, that's fine. And then we'll sit up. All right, we're gonna bring our feet together and we're gonna start with straight legs today. So we're going to work on a roll up, but I know that doesn't work for everyone, so you're going to have options if it doesn't. Shoulders out of your ears, point your toes so you feel your quads engaged, arms out in front of you. Exhale to start rolling your tailbone under. Now, if you feel this in your back already, I want you to go to a bent knee position. Otherwise, roll down, and if this is as far as you can go without your feet coming off the ground, you're going to stop here, open your arms into a T, and then lower your hands and come back up again. Let's all give it a lift at the top, arch that spine, open the shoulders and the chest, and then hands back in front of you. Exhale to start rolling. Again, bend your knees if you need to. And now, if you can roll all the way down with control without either of your feet lifting off the ground, do that. Deep breath in before you come up, or that's arms out if you're halfway up. Exhale, rolling up with control, a vertebra at a time. When we get to the top, we're going to be in an L, and we're going to arch it from there. Hands lower, exhale. So we have a couple options. We might have bent knees. We might stop here and bring our arms open. We might roll all the way down and keep our knees bent. Or we might be doing the whole thing with straight legs, full range. So you decide which one's working for you. Do your best to protect your body, especially your spine, going only to whatever challenge would work best for you. You have one more of whichever version you're doing. We're going to sit tall in that extension, and we're going to bring one arm behind us. We're going to bring that opposite arm outside of the thigh, and just give me a twist here. Try to drop both shoulders out of your ears. Come back through center, go the other way. Very nice. All right. Stay in that long straight line and lie down on your side. Make sure that your toes are in a place where you can't see them, right? So they're not out in front of you. And then lift that waistline off the ground. Keep the abs drawn in. We're going to point and lift that top leg. We're going to flex and we're going to bring it down in front. We're going to point, lift. We're going to exhale, flex in front. Point, lift, exhale, flex in front. Point, lift, exhale, flex in front. Now, lift, turn your toes down, tap the toe in front, and lift like that. Just 3 more like that. Waistline still lifted. Good. Then point again, but this time bring your leg heel tap behind you, and then back up. Good. Point it on the way up, exhale, flex down. Point up, exhale, flex down. Point up, exhale, flex down. One more point up, exhale, flex down. And then we lift and we turn the toe down, waistline still lifted, we tap behind and lift. Tap and lift, tap and lift. 2 more times, tap, lift, tap, and lift. You should have felt all of that in that outer hip. Give that hip a little love. Let's stay on this side. Bend both knees a little bit and crisscross the top leg in front of the bottom one at the ankles. If you have a skinny mat, maybe roll it up to give your elbow a little bit of extra cushioning. Push this shoulder back, lift up out of it, and engage those lats. Then we're going to lift up, we're going to leave our feet where they are, so they're not going to move away from us or come back in and out. They're going to stay where they are, and we're going to lift up and arch into that C shape. Notice if you grounded either way, try and stay. Bend the knees apart, hover your hip above the ground, and then come back up into that C. So we are doing side bends here. And we are gently coming down. Don't worry, we'll do the other side. But for now, roll over onto your abs for me, please. Feet close together, toes are pointed. Hands are going to come just underneath your shoulders. Deep breath in. On the exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders just a little bit. All 10 toes stay on the ground. Give me an inhale, and then exhale, reach your arms in front. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, pull. Good. Think about keeping your kneecaps lifted, but your toenails on the ground. So check in, make sure toenails are still on the ground. Last time, and relax. Maybe bend your knees, let them go wide, windshield wiper. This time, your head is staying down. Both legs are going to lift, so get your thigh off the ground, and from there, give me flutter kicks. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, and relax. All right, let's put those 2 things together. So lift your kneecaps, stretch your toes, bring your arms underneath you, deep breath in, exhale, lift it up, and here we go. Inhale, lift the legs, reach the arms forward, exhale. So you're flutter kicking the legs and you're breaststroking the arms. Inhale, lift, exhale, dive. Inhale, lift, exhale, dive. And relax. We'll press back. This time, resting position, hips sit back on your heels. And then we're going to undulate that cow and that cat. And then let's go to the other side. And let's start with our side bend. So again, you might want to roll your mat up to have a little extra cushioning for your elbow. Crisscross at the ankles, always top leg in front of the bottom leg. Protect the shoulder by pushing it back, lifting up out of it. And then we come up in that C shape. We bend the knees apart and we hover above the ground. We lift and we hover. Good. Last two. And we're coming down. As you come down, slide that arm underneath your ear, stretch your body out in that straight line, lift your waistline. Point your toes so you can't really see them. Lift the top leg, exhale, flex down in front. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex in front. Lift and down, lift and down. Again, waistline lifted. Two more like this. Good. This time when you lift, turn your toes down and tap your toe in front and lift with that heel lifting, leading the way. Waistline still lifted. Keep that going for me, please. Beautiful. All right. Point again to lift. Exhale, flex with the heel that comes behind you. Point, lift, exhale, flex. Notice if your body tipped backwards, do your best to keep control. If you need to put your hand down here for a little bit of counterbalance, that's fine, but it'll always be more challenging to have it on your hip. And then we're going to turn the toe down and we're going to tap behind and lift. Heel leads the way. And relax. Bend your knee or knees. Give that hip a little love. All right. And we are coming up to a seated position, but we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a lift here. So you're going to take your mat and you're going to roll it up like you're making a burrito or a cannoli or just a sleeping bag. And you don't have to roll it all the way up, but maybe at least halfway. So you're going to have a lift of a few inches. The tighter your hamstrings, the more lift you want. And then let's lift those hips up on that and shoot them back so they're not here, but they're way back, right? And then pull those glutes out from under you, and you should be sitting nice and tall, not flopped here. We're going to widen those legs to maybe mat width apart. You might be able to go farther. And then format so that you're not rolled out of your hips, you're lifted, and then you're extending up from your hips, arms out to the side. Take your left hand, reach it over your right leg, reach your right arm back behind you, twist farther, 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 and then hinge forward. Doesn't matter where your arm ends up. Did you lift your left glute? Put it back down. Lift back up again. Twist your right hand over your left leg. Take your left arm, reach behind you, behind you, behind you, twist, and then down, and then put the right glute back down. And inhale to lift. Here we go, speeding up a little bit. Exhale, twist, reach, and bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist, reach, and bend. And inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, reach, bend. And lift. Reach and bend, and lift. Reach and bend, and lift. Last two. Good, last direction, hopefully. And bring it up. All right, let's bring our big toes together. We're going to do our seated twist. As we twist, we want to create rotation of the ribs, but not the hips. So if your feet are separating, that lets you know your hips are moving. So we're going to do the first one slow motion. Keep your big toes together and twist towards me. Take your back arm, go a little farther, a little farther, a little farther. Look at your toes as you come back to center. Make sure they're still together. Arms back into that T, go the other way. Twist away, away, away. Check your big toes, come back to center. The other thing is, did your quads get lazy, right? Lift them, engage them, keep the toes pulled back, and we'll speed it up a little bit. You're going to twist towards me 3 times. Toes together, inhale, center, other way. Inhale, center. 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 Bend your back arm. Press, press, press. Inhale, center. Bend, push, push, push. Again, one more each way. And relax. You're going to bend your right knee. Let it come out to the side. Bend your left knee. And my foot is behind the lift, right? So my glutes are up on that lift. So I can sit nice and tall, taller than usual for our mermaid, which I know I'm sideways, so you probably can't see very well. All right, so we're going to move over to the right, tap the fingers, but don't rest, and then come back up to center. Again, over to the right and center. For more challenge, bring your arms into a V, reach, but you're not going to tap down this time. You're going to leave your arms in that V. Your head is in the center of that V. So just be in charge. Make sure your arms don't go without your head. For even more challenge, arms are straight above your shoulders and you keep them there. You could even put your hands together like I Dream a Genie. And up. All right, let's switch our legs around. So left knee is going to come in front. And then we're going to take that right leg behind us. And again, we're going to sit up really nice and tall, arms out here. We head over to the left and up. We're tapping those fingers. For more challenge, arms go into a V. For more challenge, arms right above your shoulders. Maybe even hands together. And we're going to sit up. We're going to roll that bump a little bit less, but still a little bit of lift, so that when we come down, it's underneath our shoulder blades. And we're going to start with a beautiful stretch. So arms into a T, nod your head yes, make sure your chin's not tipped up towards the ceiling. If it is, you could always take your fingertips, bend your elbows, and support the top of your skull. You're still going to get that stretch across your chest. And then what I'd like you to notice is, are your ribs askew? So square them up as best you can. Did that mess up your hips? Square your hips so you have equal weight on your hips. Again, check in with that head, make sure it's nodding yes. Palms are facing the ceiling right now, but then I want you to rotate so your thumbs face the ceiling. And then I want you to rotate so your palms are facing down. So we go thumbs up, palms up, thumbs up, palms down, thumbs up, palms up. Last time, thumbs up, palms down. And then walk your hands down to 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock and rotate your thumbs up, palms up, palms down. One more, thumbs up, palms down. Slide them up to 10 and 2. Back of the neck is long. Thumbs up, palms down. One more time, thumbs up, palms up. Let's leave them there. So in this position, your ribs are extended. All I want you to do is exhale, push the ribs into the mat. Feel your abs engage. Inhale, release that. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. So this is a super lazy ab exercise using just your breath and an isometric contraction. If and when you're ready to add on, then I do want you to bend your elbows and put your fingertips at the edges of your skull. Elbows are wide. Exhale, press into the mat again, and let the head just lift a couple inches. But from your hips to your head, you're just the slightest incline with no curves, right? And up and over. Exhale to lift and press into the mat. Chin nods yes. Inhale, up and over. Exhale to close it down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale to close. Inhale, up and over. 2 more times. Exhale, close. Inhale, up and over. Last time, exhale, close. Inhale, up and over. And we're just going to reach the arms overhead and the legs long and get a nice stretch once again. And then you're going to bring your arms down and you're going to walk yourself up and over that mat so that it comes under your rib cage. And you're just going to take a moment, get a little stretch there. And then you're going to scoot again so it comes underneath the top of your sacrum, low back. And again, arms out or above your head, whatever. And then finally, you can walk until it's underneath your hip. Uh-oh, pelvic tilt, right? So now you're in this pelvic tilt. You're gonna hug your knees in, and then you're gonna bring them to tabletop and extend them up for double leg lower. But we have this beautiful beautiful pelvic tilt. Ribs are down and in. We're gonna reach through those legs. We're gonna exhale to flex and lift. We're gonna inhale to reach, so the people next door are moving in, so Nutmeg ran to see what's going on. And we reach, and we flex to lift. And we reach, and we flex to lift. And this time we're gonna reach, we're gonna stay lower, we're gonna check with those ribs, we're gonna pull them in, we're gonna float that neck and shoulders off the ground, we're gonna extend those arms overhead, baby teaser, 4, 3, 2, hug those knees in. And now we're gonna scooch back the other way on the mat till it comes under your low back. Just take a moment, feel that nice opening. We're gonna scoot a little bit more till it comes back underneath our shoulder blades. That's the really nice one. And then finally, we're gonna scoot until it's underneath our head and let it give you a little bit of support so your chin relaxes down. And just takes the lift right out. We're gonna hug the right knee in to the chest, bring it in, bring it over towards your left shoulder. Feel that stretch in the outside of the hip. Extend that leg up, turn your toe in. Maybe give me some circles. In this position, the more you turn your toe down and press the heel up, the more you'll feel that stretch. Bend it, arm off to the right, let it twist. Back through center, ankle across the left thigh, bend your left knee, let's thread that needle, extend that left leg, and we'll point, flex, and rotate. And then we'll bend that left knee, cross the right over the left, and give it a big hug. Both knees are going to drop to the left. Use your left elbow, push back through center, listen up, keep the legs how they are, drop to the right. Come back up through center, put the left foot on the ground, hug the right knee back in again, and let it open to the right. Passively swing it down, straighten it out. Left knee in, give it a hug, let it rock side to side, bring it towards the right side. Straighten it out, give it some rotations, some flexing and pointing, and end up with your heel pressed to the ceiling, your toe turned down and in, IT band, bend it, and bring it across your body, please. And then drape it across the right thigh. Bring that knee in, thread your needle, extend that right leg up, and again, we'll point and flex. Rotations if you want, bend it, crisscross, arms into a T, knees are going to drop right. And then we press back up through center, and knees come all the way up into the left. Back through center, right foot on the ground, left knee into your left arm, and then slide it down. Right leg also, deep breath in. Option to roll it over onto your side or roll it up, pull your abs in. Meet me on your hands and knees, please. And we'll just do our regular cat-cow. So round into your cat stretch and extend into your cow. Rolling and extending. Beautiful. One more roll and extend. And then we're going to tuck those toes. We're going to find ourselves in that high plank and then press back down dog. And you can walk your hands back. You can pedal those feet out. And then wide stance. Walk it back. Bend your knees. Hands on your thighs. Kitty cat stretch. Inhale, cow, shoulders out of your ears. Thank you guys very much.